Hello, friends and fellow assholes. Jay here.
Sean here.
And we've just had the excruciating experience of having watched Playing with Fire.
Playing with Fire. It looked bad in the trailer.
Yes, it did.
But it's 100 times worse. And not just because it's longer.
With a scale of 1 to infinity, how bad do you think this movie is?
Is infinity the worst?
Yes.
Okay. Infinitely bad. I mean, it's... You know how you're like... You can't get close to infinity because infinity is just forever?
It just keeps going.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is close to infinity.
Mm-hmm.
It's really close.
It's as close as we've ever gotten. And we watch movies for a living. We watch movies round the clock.
Yeah, we do.
And this was...
Oh, it's horrible.
Oh my gosh.
And it really is like... Really, like you don't know and can't understand how it can just be this bad. Like, there are such glaring problems where... Why didn't Keegan-Michael Key, for example, just fix it? Like, you're better than this.
How did he agree to be in this movie?
I know.
I mean, I'm sorry, honey. I don't know if you have a gambling problem. I just can't.
Yeah.
I just can't. I get John Cena is like excited to get a leading part.
I mean, he belongs in this movie.
Yeah, but I mean, he's totally awful. This guy is the worst. The worst. Oh, like I just can't even. Oh. I can't even with this guy, and you know this, but like this is just the worst I've even ever seen John Cena. So like, I mean, if John Cena was already down here, I cannot get over how bad this movie is. I'm traumatized. I mean, you know what? When a comedy is bad, it's really bad.
Yes.
And honestly, I can't even I'm having a hard time even believing that they thought this was a comedy.
Well, it's kind of not at times.
I mean, it's never funny. It's never funny.
It's never funny, but they have a few, like, the fire sequences where it seems like they're going serious on those.
No, I see. I read that as more as parody because he's so, like, macho, but, like, kids are, like, bouncing off the trucks and, like, I mean...
Yeah, okay. It's not really...
It doesn't
work.
A definition. They don't even know what kind of movie they were trying to make. That is clear.
Yes.
That is super clear. It's also clear, like, this part was probably written with The Rock in mind. Of course they couldn't get The Rock. Apparently they couldn't even get Dave Bautista. So, you know, I think when people get John Cena, they're like, it's like The Rock but cheaper. But really, I think John Cena is just an overpriced piece of wood. Like, he is just a 2x4. Mm-hmm. And you would have a more exciting time with a piece of 2x4. Oh my God. I just can't. I feel personally filled with bile that somebody got paid to write that script.
Oh, I know. As a writer yourself.
No. Don't even put me in the same universe as the two men, of course, who got a paycheck for writing this scribble. Yeah. Which is, I mean, just every cliche on cliche on cliche. If Dennis the Menace and Kevin McAllister got together, they'd be like, no, that's too much. Like, it's just...
Yes.
Very riled up. I'm just angered. I'm angered by a lot of things. I'm angered by just how bad... How could you put this out there knowing... And now I see how cleverly the trailer cut around the worst bits. Trying to carve out, and even not, they couldn't even find 90 good seconds in that whole movie.
But
because the trailer was bad. Yeah. But now we know.
Those were the best parts.
Which, okay, that's what a trailer usually is. Yeah. But, like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah. It gets a lot worse. Like, a lot worse.
Oh my God. You do not want to play with fire.
Because you're going to get burned.
Yes, you really are. You would do better setting yourself on fire. Certainly, you should set your pile of money on fire rather than pay to rent this thing, which we just did because we're idiots.
Burn, if you still have a $5 bill, burn your $5 bill.
Oh my god. They should have like a special website to like mail in and get a rebate because like this is absurd. It's absurd that this thing was allowed to be a movie.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yep.
Don't do it, guys.
No, zero.
Don't do it.
Zero everything.
Not even like so bad it's funny. Don't even hate watch it.
No.
Just go to the dentist and get a root canal. You could do that. You could crash a cat's funeral. Like there are so many better uses of your time than watching this movie. You could step on a rusty nail. You know, that's like a nice 8-9 hour wait in an ER, possibly catching the coronavirus, and that would be a better use of your time than watching this movie. And more enjoyable, far more enjoyable.
Case closed. Do you feel better? Have you gotten some of it off?
No. I'm bubbling with rage on the inside. And apparently on the outside.
On the outside. Should we go find a rusty nail or a cat funeral?
Well, no, it's not going to help me now. Those are instead of, not in addition. Like I've already, whatever I did in a prior life to deserve this, where somebody was like, no, burning an eternity is not good enough. I'm going to pack her personal hell into 90 concentrated minutes of the worst things she could ever think up. And I sat in my bed and watched it and paid for the pleasure.
Yes, you did.
Jesus.
Yep. It wasn't much of a pleasure.
Good job, hon. Come on. Good job. Good review, hon. You're good at this.
Yeah, I'm real good.
He's real good at this, guys. All right. We're ending it here.
Bye.
Bye.